Welcome back to Drive X. The 2026 Toyota Innova starts at an impressive starting price of around $29,000, and honestly, the moment you look at it, you can tell Toyota isn't playing around this year. You know that feeling when a car doesn't just sit in front of you, it stands there, like it knows it's the boss. That's exactly the vibe the new Innova gives. The first time I walked up to it, I actually paused and thought, okay, this is not the Innova we grew up with. This is something else. It looks sharper, wider, more confident, almost like it went on a fitness program for a year and came back with a completely new attitude. The front end hits you first. Those bold LED headlamps, the sculpted grille, and that slightly aggressive stance, it feels modern without trying too hard. Toyota kept the Innova's identity alive, but gave it that futuristic touch we all wanted. And the lines on the sides. Clean, smooth, and flowing all the way to the rear where the LED taillights wrap the back beautifully. It's like Toyota said, we know families want style too, and delivered big time. Now, when you open the door and step inside, oh man, the story gets even better. The interior feels like Toyota finally decided to spoil Innova lovers. The dashboard design is clean and modern, with everything placed exactly where your hand expects it. The steering feels premium, the seats feel supportive, and the overall cabin gives off this warm, welcoming vibe. Whether you're the driver or sitting all the way in the third row, it just feels like a place you want to be. The infotainment system is smooth, the screen is crisp, and the connectivity is exactly what you expect from a 2026 model. Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, seamless controls, everything works like it should. In space, this is Innova we're talking about. Space is practically in its DNA. But this time, Toyota took it a step further. More legroom, smarter seat folding, better materials, and a cabin that feels genuinely upscale. You get that sense of, yeah, this is a family car, but it's also a little bit luxury. Now let's talk about how it drives. The 2026 Innova comes with a refined engine that's smooth, predictable, and surprisingly punchy when you need it. It's not a sports car, and it doesn't want to be, but it has that confident pull you appreciate when merging onto highways or overtaking. The suspension feels more settled this time, soaking up bumps like it knows its job well. And handling. For a big MPV, it actually feels lighter on its feet than you'd expect. Toyota has polished the drive experience so much that long trips feel effortless. Fuel efficiency has also seen improvements, which is always a win, especially for anyone who actually uses an Innova the way it's meant to be used, fully loaded with family, luggage, and all that weekend chaos. Compared to the previous models, this one feels like a proper leap forward. Not just an upgrade, an evolution. The design is fresher, the cabin is more premium, the tech is smarter, and the drive feels more refined. Some people will say the Innova has gone too modern, but honestly, this is the direction the world is moving. Toyota simply pushed the Innova into the future. One of my favorite additions is how quiet the cabin has become. Even at higher speeds, the road noise is minimal. It's the kind of calmness that makes road trips more enjoyable, where conversations don't need to be shouted and music sounds richer. For families, that's a huge upgrade. And of course, Toyota didn't ignore safety. You get advanced driver assistance features, better sensors, improved braking response, all the things that make you feel protected without overwhelming you with complicated tech. Overall, the 2026 Toyota Innova is that rare car which understands its purpose perfectly. It doesn't try to be flashy, it tries to be right. Right for families, right for long trips, right for people who want dependability without losing style. So that's my take on the all-new Innova. A familiar name with a completely fresh personality. Now I want to hear from you. Do you think Toyota nailed it with this transformation? Would you pick the 2026 Innova over the older ones? Or do you still prefer the classic vibe? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I love reading what you guys think.